Welcome to the Daily Review. This is Razak, Senior Trading Strategist here at CMTrading, and today is February 18th, 2025, and today is Tuesday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, watching the Nasdaq making new all-time record highs. But first, looking at today's major economic events, 3:30 South African time out of Canada, we have a core price index CPI number coming out. Now looking at the market, starting out with the Forex symbols, major pairs really consolidating and unchanged. Now looking at the indices, besides the Nasdaq making all-time record highs, the Dow Jones retreats. And looking at commodities, we're watching gold extend its gains upwards while crude oil gets a bounce. And looking at the stocks, it's really the tech stocks that have held it so high, and NVIDIA extending its gains to the upside, while looking at cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin sliding lower to supportish area. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So we're going to start this time with the GBP. It's getting a little bit of a bounce here, okay, as we retreated, but it's very, very small. I mean, we're talking about 20, 30 pips. It's not a big deal, okay, but we're at that top of the range, and this is super important. Now, jumping into the Japanese yen, it's getting a bounce also at this 151, which is super important because that has created itself a V formation, and now it's testing its low. So we got to take a look at that. Now today we have CPI coming out of Canada, so it's getting a little bit of a bounce, and this I mentioned yesterday that this would be the place where it would probably bounce. Now looking at the commodities, gold extending its gains here to 29.12, and if we look at crude oil, also got a little bit of a bounce here. Nothing really major, but for now it has a bottom, okay, around $70 a barrel is its bottom for now. Now looking at the US markets, the Nasdaq on all-time record highs, 22,200-ish level. Not a big deal, not massive, not making new all-time record highs with breakouts, but it is on all-time record highs. Now looking at the Dow Jones, it took a slide yesterday and retreated, not by much, but enough to really say, hey, you know, like what's going on here, all right? And it is setting itself up for a wedge formation, so I do expect some sort of move or extreme move in the next couple of days. Now, looking at the stocks, okay, so this is where it's at. I mean, if we look at certain stocks, they're making all-time record highs, namely Facebook, okay, Meta making all-time record highs here, and if we look at Microsoft, not doing much, okay, so it's all stock specific. If, however, we look at NVIDIA, a nice move, an extension move to the upside yesterday to 136 above that 200-day moving average, that's super, super important. And if lastly we look at Bitcoin, it retraced back to its support. So everything is not trading in tandem, and you have to make a list of weak assets, strong assets, and just place your trades accordingly. You know, you short the weak ones and you buy the strong ones, and that's usually how you make money in the market. So it's a very simple process, and that's it. That's where the markets are at for today. This is Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.